welcome back Digi-Tamers. Today we'll be doing a deck profile on Eosmon, possibly the only white deck, playable white deck in the entire series up to this date, and the second villainous deck after Diaboromon. Right, so without further ado, we're just going to jump into a video, but this one will be a bit different. So what I'm going to do, I've broke the deck into two, as you can see. So what happens is, we're going to explain our tag-in components first, before we run through the main deck, because after that, then it kind of makes sense and easier to explain the combo. Right, so without further ado, let's jump into the deck build. We're going to, like I said, we're going to run through the second half of the deck first. We play 4 Goburimon. He's just there because he's vanilla, speed up, really good. We're going to play 2 Puppetmon for field control. We're going to play 2 Takumis for the draw power. Taichis, Tai Yamato mainly for the 2 memory. So as long as your opponent maintains Digimon with level 6 and above, you're going to keep getting 2 memories. This is part of the combo for Taichis. And then we play for 3 Gaia Force. Okay, now the main deck. So first of all, we're going to play 4 of these Morphomon, right? Morphomon. So Morphomon effect only procs on deletion, right? So Morphomon is on deletion. When Morphomon dies, just like the story all starts when Morphomon dies. Right, so back to where it was. When Morphomon dies. When Morphomon dies, you look at the top 5 of your deck, and then you're going to look for one Menoa, or you're going to look for an Eosmon, right? So the death of Morphomon really starts everything and starts the entire Eosmon. Right, there we have, excuse me, then we're going to have the level 4 Eosmon. So level 4 Eosmon, when you play, when you attack with level 4 Eosmon, you can play 1 white tamer or less, one white tamer, 4 cost white tamer or less when you are attacking. Yep, and then after that, on top of that, after you play a tamer, your opponent can choose to play a tamer if they want to, which is why we play so many white tamers. We've played the 4 of them, and then we play for Menoa. That becomes 8 cards, 8 white tamers in total. Not to mention, as an ESS, when attacking as an ESS, you also can play a white tamer from your hand. So you're going to probably spam your entire field with lots of white tamers. Then we come to the only card in the entire game which you can put 50 pieces. That's right, folks. That's 50 pieces. If you look at here, look over here, you can play 50 pieces of this card in your deck. 5-0. No joke. You can have a full deck on Eosmon. And as an ESS, it grants 1k power. But that's besides the point. You kind of want him for his ability. Eosmon is this level 5 Eosmon. When attacking, you can play a level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand without paying its memory cost. So it's free. You're going to play, you're going to attack, you're going to play, you're going to attack, you're going to play, you're going to attack, play, until God knows how many you're going to have. Okay? By the way, in this deck, we have 13 of it. Then finally, last but not least, our level 6 Eosmon. So level 6 Eosmon effect is none other than when you Digivolve for every tamer on the field. When Digivolving for every tamer on the field, you are going to search for the same amount of Eosmon, level 5 or lower Eosmon, from your drop zone and charge it into this Digimon's ESS. If you charge 2 or more Eosmon by this effect, you're going to Gaia Force one of their cards. Alright, you're just going to delete one of your opponent's Digimon. And on top of that, it's second effect, during your turn, for every 3 ESS, this unit gets 1 security check. You got 3 units, it's going to swing for 2. You got 6 ESS, this is going to swing for 3. Simple, very straightforward. Then after that, we have Menoa Bellucci. Right, Menoa Bellucci comes off as the new villain from the movie, but of course we can't help but sympathize her. I mean, after Morphomon dies, then she just wants her Digimon back, really. It's like Digimon try, they just want back their Digimon back. They don't really mean any harm. But anyway, Menoa, first of all, she's a memory tamer, okay? Very straightforward, she's a memory tamer. I'm going to go through a third effect first before we run through her second effect. Her third effect is basically during your opponent's turn, when your opponent suspended their tamer. As we can see from red color, we have What's his name again? We have Masaru, which rests when a gray attack to gain 1 memory. A lot of tamers comes nowadays with resting effect. So with Menoa on the field, your opponent can't rest. After your opponent rests, they're gonna proc the ability once and they can't do it anymore. Menoa stops them from being reactivating themselves. Right. Next, anyway, Menoa's second ability is when Eosmon is played, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and search for a tamer and Eosmon, more Eosmon. So you can choose either a white tamer, either a tamer, or an Eosmon. So more Eosmon. So I'm just going to put this here because we're going to explain the combo later. Right. Then last but not least, we're going to play a 4-piece of the new Eosmon spell, the white spell. Main effect, you're going to play a level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand. Then after that, you're going to destroy an opponent's Digimon with less DP than the unit you call. So here's the thing first. To explain the combos of the deck, I'm going to have to split into 2 sections. So section 1, we're going to have this. We're going to have 1 piece. And really, we're just going to play 1. Right, so what happens is, if you have 4 pieces, you place this for 6. You call this Eosmon from hand. By his effect, he's going to become 10k power from 6 plus 4. Alright, this Eosmon is going to be 10k power. And after that, by this card effects, right, you're going to destroy a unit not with 6k power, but rather with 10k power now because of this 4 Tai Chi. So that's one way of using these 2 cards together. Right, so that's that. But now, here is the crazy part with this deck. Right. You're going to have this. Yep, I just need 1. More will be too complicating. And 1 on the field. So what happens is, when you attack, his effect, you're going to call in Eosmon. Her effect, you're going to rest her. And then after that, you're going to look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Top 3 cards of your deck. And you're going to just put a Menoa here for free, for fun. Okay, top 3 cards. Reveal. And you're going to add a Menoa or an Eosmon. So in this case, we're just going to add the Menoa into our hand first. Right. So next turn, you stand, attack. Or let's say you play the Menoa first. Attack. Gonna rest. And then you're going to search 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, his effect. You're going to call first. Then her effect. You're going to search 1, 2, 3, 4. Eosmon, add to your hand. This one attacks. This Eosmon, call from your hand. Rest this. 1, 2, 3. Search Eosmon into your hand. Then you're going to repeat this process until your opponent do something and destroys all your Eosmon. And if your opponent destroys everything but 1 Eosmon, if all the Eosmons are here, you tell them, well, I'm going to tell you, you're going to die. You pay 5 costs, Digivolve. For every tamer on the field, you're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. God knows how many tamers on the field. Just stack it there like that. After that, you put, and then you're going to tell your opponent, well, my Eosmon now has 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 power. Swings for you. Hold on, I'm not done. For every 3 ESS, he gets 1 security. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 security. Swings and win the game. And then we're done. Oh, that's pretty much Eosmon deck. More or less. Well, that list will be at the end of the video. You can add more of this Eosmon. I play 13. I might play 16. I like this Eosmon. But yeah. I'll see you in the next deck profile video. Goodbye.